But guess what I've done today? I'm sitting in my chair. It looks like a pillow. I can't know this is like a sheet. It is a sheet. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something. But I forget what it was. Maybe I didn't really want to tell you something. Sheep are out in the field. You can't see them, I suppose, but they're out there. And the field is so deep you can just see the top of their backs. They haven't been out there much at all, probably because of all the coyotes we have. I haven't seen them. And then I've got this bird feeder right there. Can you see the bird feeder? It's a little bit difficult to see. Anyway, you might have seen it. Anyway, we've got some chickadees coming and yellow warblers. And I have my window right here that I can open and I can look down and see the beautiful flowers. So today is a new day. Charging is not supported with this accessory. Well, hello, better support it or it'll go dead. So I have to get my car e-tested. You have to do it in Canada every 2 years. This is the year. So I guess I should go get it e-tested sometime. I went back to bed this morning. I've been really messing up my sleep numbers, the times of day I sleep and when I'm up. I stayed up till 5:30 the other morning watching. That's why I slept in today. So I went to bed at the regular time, which is around midnight. Then I got up at 7:30 and I started doing stuff online. And oh yeah, I was gonna upload this. Couldn't save changes. What is that about? Well, anyway. So I was doing stuff till about 7:30, I guess, or 8. And I went back to bed. I slept till 11. Look, oh, it's 12. Shh. So Willem's gone to town. He's got to go get his, on your birthday, Canada's birthday present to us all is that we have to renew our license. Our driver's license and our car registration. It all has to be renewed on our birthday or by our birthday. So that's such a birthday present is that if you didn't do it, you don't get to drive anymore. Do you know I went all the way to Georgia without a registration, a car registration? I had no idea it wasn't in my glove compartment. But they sent me a new registration because I have to take it in to get an e-test and get a new registration. And so now I have a registration. You have to pay $10 if you lost your registration. $10 if you lost your registration. Hey, I just got a phone call about do I want a free trip to the Bahamas? A free all-inclusive cruise to the Bahamas. Of course, it starts in somewhere like Miami or, Fort Lauderdale. Somewhere that you're almost there by the time you take your cruise. So you got to take a long plane ticket. Or I can go when I've finished with my mom. Maybe I should pick up Vanessa. She really needs a break. She could go on a cruise with me. When we turn that cruise ship upside down. We'd have a great time. Yes, indeed. I think I should do that. I asked Willem if he wanted to go, and he said, I said, but you might get kind of bored. And he says, yeah, I probably would. Yeah, he would. So, Vanessa, I had to answer 4 questions to get this. I asked these strange questions. Which is your biggest concern? And I don't know if they knew I was Canadian or if they thought this was American or whatever it was. But anyway, the 4 questions, which I'm assuming are Canadian, were, what do you think is the most important? The economy, immigration, or unemployment? Would that be the same as the economy? I said immigration because I really think we get so many people immigrating that I'm an immigrant too, so who am I to say? Everybody's immigrants, so who are we all to say? But I think that we're getting so many people from countries that are kind of anti, and they're also kind of their laws are much different than our laws. So they come here and they've got a lot of gangs over where the people, these war-torn countries, they've been used to fighting all their lives, so they come over here to peaceful Canada and they start their gangs and la 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 la. Anyway, so I said that, is my teeth dirty? You don't need to know that. So I smell like check. Oh, there we go. So I think the immigration is number one. We're letting so many people in that Ottawa is no longer Ottawa. It's like a capital of other countries. There's 3 countries that it could be capital of now. Used to be you'd walk down the road and it was all Canadians. Anyway, no longer that way. And the second question was there were a few things. One was if you a small business, home-based business, would you want to know more about how to do it? No, not really. But I thought, well, why not? But I think the reason I got asked all these questions is so that they can more perfectly figure out what kind of telephone calls to send me. I'm on the do not call list, I hope. Anyway, they got through. And then there were 2 more questions. I wonder what they were about. I should remember. It was only, half an hour ago? So, I got my free cruise, and then they said press 1 to talk to a consultant arranging the dates or something. And so I pressed 1, and then the line finished. That was it. It said, press 1 if you wish to speak to a travel consultant regarding, booking your dates. Goodbye, thank you for talking to us. And that was it. She was gone, and I had pressed 1, but nothing happened. Because she was busy saying goodbye. But then I did get another call, and it tried to, how usually you get 2 beeps that try and break into your call? I got about 5. But I wasn't going to talk to whoever was breaking in my call. I was busy. I was very busy. I don't know what I was busy doing. I was talking to somebody. Who was I talking to? Whatever. You know what? I figured out why when you go out our driveway's level. When you go out it, there's this big dip down to the road. And I couldn't figure out what have we done to our driveway to make it so much higher. I don't think we've done anything. I think all this stuff that we did with the sand that might have made this much difference, if anything. But I think what's happened is when it rains really hard, we got this washout that was about, I don't know, 1.5 feet wide and 1 foot deep. Out just off. In fact, there were 2 of them, I think, and there was a little ridge in between. And in front of the driveway. But when the grader comes up the road, so we've now lost this huge amount of soil, of gravel. And when the guy comes up the lane and grates the road, he just smooths the gravel that's there. Well, now there's not as much there, so I think that's why it's lower. So I was going to call the township. And get right on that. Let me see if I can put that in here and see if I can get that number. Anyway, so I'll phone him up and I'll tell him. Oh, services, it contains a wide variety, and it looked like the word irrelevant. It contains a wide variety of irrelevant information about the... So I think I need to get the services. Oh, no I don't. I need to... Whatever. You don't need to know this whole stuff. I got the roads committee, wherever the roads thing is. So we've got accessibility administration. In Canada, there's the Accessibility Act. So everybody has the right to every building. So any public building needs to have accessibility. You can't have stairs without having a ramp. And you can't have hard to open doors without having a push button that opens them. Which is great, because those doors are always too hard. Public works. Look, we have animal control. Accessibility, administration, animal control, finance, public works, and tourism. Okay, roads. There we are. Roads. Road maintenance activities. Gravel resurfacing. May, June, and July. Calcium. Class 4 and 5 gravel roads. Class 6 roads do not receive calcium. June and July. That keeps the dust down. Roadside grass mowing. July. Always ready to cut down just in time to cut down the monarchs that are living on the milkweed on the roadside. Roadside brushing, various locations throughout the year. Grading, varies by traffic volumes, types, qualities of road base, moisture content, rainfall, and presence of calcium as required. Winter maintenance activities, I'm sure you want to know this.